you can get their plant care essential box. Now, I don't know how much money this is. I'm not going to tell you anyways. You can go look it up, because once you look it up, you're going to be like, I'm going to buy it, because you will. It's great. Do it. And if you do it, let me know, because I want to know if you've bought this and if you like it. And I'm going to tell you why I like this spray the most, as well as the cautions and stuff. But so I bought, this is the second time I've got this actual box. I purchased it before at our grocery store, our nursery here, Anderson's. So anyways, I love their marketing, their packaging. It's beautiful. But here, so let me take a peek. So I have used these products, like I've said before. I've used all of them, multiple times. So I do know the product pretty well, I feel like, by now. But everybody uses stuff differently. So I'll tell you how I use it. So first of all, let's get into the fertilizer. Now, honestly, and they do actually say to use this every time you water, I think. Where's that little sheet? Oh, that's just the tips. Okay. Yeah, every time. Water when, yeah, so, and I do the same thing. I just naturally did it. So what I do to water my plants is I micro. And by the way, here's the package. So, so pretty. I think it's an organic brand too. Yeah. Organic ingredients, low odor, made by earthworms. Plants one tree every time you purchase the box, I think. Easy to apply for all seasons, backed by science, made. Now, the all seasons thing is very important, because if you fertilize out of season or at the wrong time, you can really mess up your plant and make it very angry. So to have a fertilizer that's just kind of all around good, especially for different seasons, is really nice. You don't have to worry about it. Now, I do use another fertilizer too, but when I fill up a big jug, I just literally squirt. Sorry, my thing keeps timing out, but and I think I have one. No, I think I used it. Okay, so I used all of my last one, I think. Yeah, so I'll just squirt this into a big tub of water, and never once has it over fertilized, because sometimes I won't even pay attention. I'll just let it tip it and squirt it out like this. I haven't fertilized this yet. So this is just a big jug of clean water, and I will just squirt it in there, and I don't know if you can see it traveling through. So, and then I just use it when I want, and my plants are happy, and I've never had, like I said, an over fertilization problem. So it doesn't smell like anything, but I feel like they never do. But I wanted to see what their balance of. You can use it on all plants. It's eco-friendly. And it says to combine it with the other products. So what they're talking about is Enrich, which when I make my soil, I actually throw this into the soil. So it's made by earthworms, and it's for all season round. It's built strong, healthy roots. It's called Enrich. I literally will even just take a little bit and sprinkle it on the top and then water over it. Or you can do it to your entire mix. Up to you. I wanted to see what they said on the back. Same as the other one. Yeah. I do like putting this in. So it's not a mycorrhizal, which is what I was kind of looking to see if it was. I think it's very much the same as that, but not the same, if you know what I mean. But yes, so I put this, it's like a powder. I have one I already am using. And I'm not even making this up. I have another whole bag. And this is a new one, actually. I just threw out my other one. It's out there. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. So it's this like black dark powder. And it looks like earthworms. You just sprinkle it over it, and it's happy, you know, happy. So now I'm restocked forever on that. And like I said, I will just throw it in my whole soil bin and just mix it in, and it seems fine. And then also this one, it's empty. It's almost empty though. It's like up to here. And I have another one right there in my cabinet. I use them so much. I told them that too. I'm like, I have gone through so many of your bottles. Like, I'm not even kidding. and I'm not, as you can see. So anyways, then here's your spray. Now, my only caution with this is if you spray your leaves and you feel your leaves are oily afterwards, just give them a wash with some like water or whatever, because it will suffocate the leaves. I haven't noticed that recently at all. There was one batch I got that was like that, but ever since it's been okay. And I've noticed it happening more with certain pest preventative sprays. So just something to keep in mind, and you also don't want to put it under highlight once you do spray your leaves because it will burn. It reacts with the sun. So it says, ensure plants are well watered and out of direct sunlight. Spray the top and the undersides of the leaves and then wipe. You can also leave it if you want to. I always wipe it off. Leave in a well ventilated area to dry. And then the smell is just, it smells like, okay, has anybody here horseback rider? If you are, if you've ever smelled fly spray, I know that sounds weird. It sounds weird. It's got like a vinegary, citrusy fly spray smell. I can't explain it, but it's such a nostalgic smell for me. I was such a big competitor, not big competitor. I was in school competing, not like big competitor, but like for me it was big, right? I competed a lot and I rode every single day, and it smelled like this, similar. Love it. I have so many bottles. I've gone through so many. So even though I throw out that caution, it has rarely been a problem for me. And I actually spray all of the leaves with this before I ship them out. I spray it, wipe down the leaves to make sure there are no pests, or I'm not sending anything else to anybody's home that I'm not aware of. Because as much as I'd like to say I'm completely pest free, they're plants and pests are teeny tiny. So like we miss them. Sometimes they sneak on by and they just kind of like squirm in on your leaf, and then you're sad for days because your plant's dead. So, but I have, my knees are hurting, sorry, that's why I'm fidgeting. I have never sent out a plant with pests, not yet. If somebody did ever get pests on their plant that came from my shop and it had pests, it would be a complete accident. Where I didn't realize it and didn't notice it, because pests happen. I'm sorry, they do. As much as we can say they won't be, we don't know. That's why I always instruct people to quarantine your damn plants. Don't be silly. You don't know what's on that. You don't know what environment they come from. You don't know. Make sure you're always paying attention. All of these that I'm going to be listing had spider mites. All of these Max. Now they are growing new leaves. I chopped them completely back because I didn't want any leaves alive that might have spider mites on it, even though there were some really pretty ones. It's like, I'm not going to risk selling a plant that has spider mites because that would be really embarrassing. Imagine how embarrassing that would be. I don't even want to know what that'd be like. That'd be horrible. I'd be very embarrassed as a shop owner to very embarrassed as a shop owner to ship out a plant filled with pests, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, but yeah, I will clean my leaves with this all the time, and it's a great preventative, and I don't get as many pests on my plants. I rarely do, so I really do think it makes a difference. And now I never give myself any breaks, and I always say that, oh, but I need to like sit. So then let's talk about the other products that I do really, really like, that I feel like I don't talk about enough. These are just like products you can get on Amazon or like wherever you can get them. So I do like Plant Bar Co. I just got their summer scents. I don't like the lemongrass one because I personally, when I was pregnant, I had this essential oil that was lemongrass, and whenever I would smell it, it would make me super sick. So nauseous. So now smelling it is kind of like a PTSD pregnancy moment that I have, and I don't love it. But if you like lemongrass, you will love it. My favorite fertilizer is Focus Foliage. Excuse me, I always say Foliage. Focus Foliage It's amazing. It is very good for plants, like rare plants, where this is like very well rounded. This is like very targeted to our type of plants that we have. Or I shouldn't say that, I should say like if you grow a lot of Alocasia, philodendron, this is like amazing for that. Especially variegated plants. There's phosphorus, potassium, nitrate, nitrogen, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, iron, manganese, excuse me, boron, zinc, copper, and molybdenum. I don't know how you say that. Phosphorus, when diluted, guaranteed no sodium. 1 cap is 20 milliliters, and I do like a little, I micro do it, so I will like fill it to the little tiny line in there, and then I will put it in a huge gallon because you don't need a lot. Haven't noticed any issues with this. It's been great. Also, which everybody should know about, or I'm be ashamed of you, SuperThrive. I won't really. Just kidding. But like a little bit ashamed of you. Anyway, so we have SuperThrive. I know you're instructed to use this when you replant or repot or transition a plant from one substrate to another, like a corm to a plant. However, this provides a lot of very healthy nutrients, or vitamins rather, to roots and to plants in general. So I will put a little bit of this in my gallon of water. I've been doing it for years, and it really helps the transitional process. It's amazing for that. And this will last you a year. This tiny thing will last you a year. I even have like a little eye dripper, and you put it in there and you drip, like you just need a drop, itty bitty little drop. I don't know why I squeak like that, sorry. Also, what I like for pest control is Aza Max. Now the only problem with this is though, when you spray the leaves and you put it under light, it will burn them. And I just did that to my blizzard, my philodendron blizzard, and it looks like shit. And I'm gonna have to go cut the leaves and put it somewhere very ventilated and hope to hell that it grows back, because it looks like ass, actual ass. And I'll take a video to show you, but here it is. I cut off most of it. That's the new leaf. I had to cut off 5 leaves because I did it incorrectly. So make sure to read directions on products you're using, but hopefully that started or jump started some growth points for me, because this was a hard one. This was a hard one. I like this because you can squeeze up how much you want, pour it in your water. I use a pump sprayer, but like the handheld one. I think it's outside because I just sprayed it yesterday. And it works. I will say though, the contact killer that I like to use the most that doesn't hurt my leaves is, where are you hiding? Hello? Where is it? Where did you put it? Am I blind? Hello? Oh, before I find that, I don't know where the fuck I put it. Where would I have put it? I'm so puzzled right now. I don't know what to do. Also, I will squirt a little bit of this in like most of my waterings. I know it's hydrogen peroxide. Only use it when your roots are rotten. No. Use it in a lot of your waterings. It will just give your plant a little bit of an oxygen punch, so it's not sad. Okay. I don't know where the fuck I put that. Also, granules. I've talked about these a lot, guys. Preventative care on your plants is so important. You know how many nurseries I go to and they're just covered in pests? I'm like, what are you doing? What are you not doing? Like, how? No. Don't sell plants that are full of pests. Like, that is so rude. Great. I don't know where. Also, silica for variegated plants. You can find any kind, honestly. TPS has a really good one. so I've heard. I don't know, but this is the one I use, and I guess I really haven't noticed too much of a difference, to be honest. But I don't really have a need to do it except for my Syngonium. I'm sorry I don't know where my Grow Safe is. It's called Grow Safe. Oh, I know where it is. Hold up. Hold the telephone. Oh my gosh. Ha-ha. Okay. Oof. Oh my God, my knees. All right, it's called Grow Safe. It's like this milky goodness. Don't drink it. But it has on the back preventative care instructions, as well as moderate infestation, severe, and then for aphids, which basically means DEFCON, like 300. Is that how you say it? Or is it like DEFCON? Deaf or death? I don't know. Don't think I'm stupid. You heard nothing. Very smart. So intelligent. All right, anyways, so those are that's enrichment powder. It is spray. It is fertilizer. Grow Safe, you mix it in water, same spraying thing. Haven't noticed any leaves suffering from this with light, nothing like that. It kills on contact. It is safe for seedlings. It is also non-toxic, phytotoxic. It's safe for pets, to be around pets, I believe. It's just got natural ingredients in it too, which surprises me that it works, but it worked. Only thing is, you want to sell after 6 months of using this. So I purchased it, I forget, but I purchased it sometime. Goodness gracious. I have to be so loud. Do you have to be so loud? Goodness me. All right. That's my cupboard of things that I use every day. Mostly every day. But yeah, so let me show you. Ooh, let's use these gloves. I'm excited. Oops, I threw that. So, yeah. And if you have any questions about the stuff I showed you, just ask. I will explain it to you. All right, so let's take this ugly mofo, which needs a lot of water. I'm very sorry. Shake it like it's hot. Shake it like it's hot. Okay, let's. It does have a very open spray, and you can't change like how small it gets. It's very like, what is the word I'm trying to find? I don't know. But then you just wipe them down. I also do this when I see pests sometimes, and I just want like a natural way of doing it instead of like throwing pest control all over my shit. You don't have any spider mites anymore. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Kicking those bitches where they belong, huh? Yeah. We're just gonna see. Boop. Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. I just want to like rub myself in it. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. I have to like find space for all of these because I sold my cabinet, my one cabinet, because I just was getting sick of having so many things to like maintain and remember. I just wanted them in like the same space, and that's what I did. These gloves are, they really take the stuff off. Like, I hate when the gloves aren't absorbent and you keep rubbing and the moisture is still just sitting on the leaves. It's like, what is the point? But these are like actually taking off the moisture right away. I don't have to put, fuck. So this is a Macrorrhiza elbow. This will be listed. I think this is a clean leaf. I do see spider mite bites. There's no spider mites anymore. I pest controlled the shit out of them, and a lot of them look like this because of how intense I was about it, because I just, pests are a no-no, like I said, like 18 times. So I will list this one once it starts growing its second leaf, so I see it's healthy. And its variegation should be similar to this, because especially if you look at the stem, it's very light colored and there's a lot of white green stripes. That means you're going to maintain this very solid white. So even though this top leaf does have some bite marks, I don't know if you can see that spotting there. You see that spotting right here? That's spider mites. Deep, 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 deep. Little bitches. They're horrible. And I would just sit and clean all of my leaves. I cut them all off. Oh, hang on, the doorbell. Okay, doorbell rang. My son's friend is at the door. I will stop cutting my leaves now, but whenever you buy one of these, you plant 3 trees. It's kind of a cool, campaign, honestly. I know a lot of places kind of do stuff like that, but it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. They have an Australian brand. I think it's an Australian brand, actually. Actually, I'm almost positive it is. And then they moved to America. This is made and distributed in America, but I'm pretty sure it started in Australia. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive it did. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this. Hopefully it was informative for you. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully you can try these products. I really advise you to give them a try. I really like them. I love nothing better than a nice spray, mainly the spray for my plants. They are so important to me that I do not want to wreck my plants. And I have so many on the floor right now that I have to clean and put away, and that is what I will use. And I have it in like every room because I will like randomly sit down with a cloth and clean my plants. I use like the microfiber cloths that are similar to this, but this material is interesting. I almost want to buy another pair. I really like that. It's really nice. So yeah, let me know if you've tried it, or if you have tried it before, or if you're going to. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know if anybody's going to give it a try. And don't forget, please, I've had so many people ask about my soil. I have listed my soil on Etsy. I have an Alocasia formulated mix, and I have a philodendron, and I have a lot of people that have vouched for this soil working magically. I don't use soil. I only use substrates put together, blah, blah, blah. I don't use soil. Soil is gross. It's got so many contaminants in it, so many pests, things you just don't want on or near your plants. Soil is a lot different than like the natural environment your plant goes through or is introduced into or like thrives in. Soil is just gross, and it just always has pests, you guys. It is a breeding ground for pests and bacteria. Blech. So go take a peek-sies if you want. I love it. I spend way too much on soil, literally so much money on soil. I love it. It is my favorite thing to work with. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. If I post this after the weekend, I'm sorry, I'm lazy. So, but now I'm going to have to post it before the weekend so that you don't think I'm lazy. If you actually made it to the end, which thank you if you did. And give me a I made it to the end if you did. Okay? But yeah, have a great weekend, and I will, in the next video, share my philodendron collection again, because I have so many new ones, and I want to share them, because I'm excited, like super excited. So I will do that, and make sure you go take a look, and tell me what's your favorite, because I have so many, and I have new Anthurium, and everything. This is so much. Okay, bye.